Okay, get my earbud. I can hear. You can hear me. Let's see. Okay, says we're connected. Let's see if we got. Uh, let's see. There we are. There we go. It says I'm live. It's a, oh, hey, I got a couple people even. Let's make sure I don't have echoing. There we go. All righty. Hey, hey, Rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin's Creative Corner. How is everybody today? I am actually almost ready. Imagine that. Hi, Charlene, Pedro, Liz, see if we got any. Hey, Charlene, Liz. Hey, so how is the world out there? It's showing what's going on. All right, let me close some tabs here. Let's see. Let's close that. Close that. I stop. There we go. Close that. Where'd I Gotta add me to the stage. How's that? I gotta add myself. Hey, Donna. All right, turn that speaker off. Hey, Pedro. Hey, Rebecca. Sorry I'm late. Had to reset up. Hey, Jill. How are you? So happy to see you here. Donna's out in our YouTube land. Yes, there I am, Donna. Now you're on Facebook. Oh my gosh, you're all over the place, girl. Uh, I don't know what was going on with my internet, or uh, told me I had too much going on, so I started closing tabs. I started clocking. Hey, Teresa, and yeah, all of a sudden the screen went black. I could see you all and see you all typing, but yeah, it wasn't cooperating. So yeah, so excuse me. So yeah, that's Robinism. I don't know if you saw my last Friday. See Robin in action there. It was a lot of fun. Uh, I got paint. I found a little more this morning. I had so much paint everywhere. But okay. Hey, Daleen. Hey, Teresa. How we all doing? It's okay, Jill. This is our final day. You're just going to see pretty much a finished project, or what we're finishing. If you want to attempt one of these, you can go back into either YouTube or back into the events and click in the event of this is all the lives, the feed, and I'm really breaking up. Can everybody hear me okay? Or do I need to redo some mics here? Because it is really starting to drive me crazy. Can everybody hear me? Let's see. I got a few people on here. Uh, hmm. I am really delaying here. Okay, okay. All right, you can hear me. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Thank you, Donna. So appreciate that. So anyway, I'm working on my heart book. I'm going to spin that wheel, by the way. Just give me a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. You know, when you start off with you can't get the feed going, uh, it kind of throws me. So, okay, dog. My dog is right underneath me. I don't want to run over him. Um, so, yeah. So, my heart book that we've been working on. Uh, the pages are starting to curl because I started painting pages with hearts on. All right. So, yes, this is a heart. You saw the heart. So now I got to get my pages to go heart shaped again. So it's sort of heart shaped. And I painted the edges gold, which we went through last week. And okay, the front cover, I took about whatever the amount of pages were. I think there was about 20 pages. And they are all glued together and glued to the front cover. And I made a frame, and I decoupaged a napkin before I glued the frame down. And then I took this lacy sheer material, made a curtain, put a little valance with some tie backs. And this is my pocket. And this is a little journal. I still have to sew and cover, but it fits right up in here and it does not fall out. because it sits within that frame. And then we have my heart. All the pages are folded and glued. I do have right here in the very little pocket, which holds another heart. And I'm going to put like a tassel or something on there. And I'm going to make a couple more pockets with some hearts. I'm going to paint the other sides of these pages so that they curl back the other way, and then my heart will come back. So now for the back cover, I was showing you I was going to make it, and I made it. So the back cover, I did the same thing. I took it, all the pages, and I cut out the middle, glued them all down, and painted the whole outside of the frame. Then I put some hardware on here. I put a couple metal hinges, and this is a little, it's like a brad. I don't know what it is. You push it together for the handle. And this is a doorway. So I figured this is the window. I asked everybody, and they said, door, do a door. So I cut out a couple hearts. This is embossed, and I inked the embossing. I don't know if you can see it. And this is watercolor. I drew a tree kinda and painted it in, and then decoupaged some butterflies, a little bit of flowers. And this, I am going to put a latch hook that looks like a light here, or a doorstop. I don't know which. And this will hold the ephemera, because I want to put little bits and pieces so that whoever gets this journal can decorate, write, do whatever they want with all the blank pages, because it is a journal. Now, you did not see me do the cover. So the cover, what I did was, I covered the material. I took, this is a heavyweight, like upholstery material, and I frayed all the edges, and I took PVA glue, and I glued the fabric down. And then this was a make I had made, I don't know when, maybe a year ago, half a year ago, I don't know. I just happened to look up, and I said, ooh, that would go perfectly on the cover. And it does. I think it looks great there. What do you think? Hey, Coralie, how are you, darling? Here's the butterflies, and I took, this is string. I made their antennas, a little bling on them. There's a flower, paper flower, little material, little bling, some lace, a little saying that says, start doing things you love. And I thought that was absolutely perfect. That went with the heart. So now what I want to do is just show you how I'm going to finish this up. So I've been painting paper and stenciling on my jelly plate because I happen to have it out. If you saw my video Friday, you see I had my jelly plate out, but I didn't do any jelly roll painting. So I said, you know what, I'm going to get some stencils out, and I'm going to do some jelly rolling for this. So I did. And these are my results. What do you think? I put it on the red cardstock, and then I happened to see this piece of 12 by 12 lying here, and I said, ooh, these are the inside pages that I had cut out of the book. And they're the perfect sizes for uh, pockets or tags or whatever you want to make them into. I'm not going to throw them away. And if you didn't see the pattern for the book, this was the pattern. So I'm not throwing that away. And so anyway, I glued them down on this piece of 12 by 12. And I had to cut them a little so that they could fit. And then I jelly rolled. Actually, I didn't jelly roll. I tapped it on the jelly roll. And this is how they ended up. So now my next idea is to, and this is the part where I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut these out. I'm gonna be careful because see what I did was make sure 2, 2, 2, they were all exactly the same. And you'll see why in a minute. There's one. Okay. I'll do off camera, but let me get my cutter because I want them to all be the same. These two. There we go. So how is everybody? Hope you're doing better than I was doing. It is beautiful here in Vero Beach today. Bright, beautiful summertime weather. Today's heat index is 101. It is a beautiful day for the beach, but that didn't happen. So it's okay. I'll get to the beach one of these days. And I got to meet a member. And I have to say it was so exciting. Okay. I met her and her mom. It took almost an hour's drive for each of us to meet in the middle. And her mom, now they're not the same size. Why not? They were supposed. Oh, because I didn't finish trimming. Oh, that's why. Yeah. There we go. Now they should be the same size. So yeah, I met her and her mom. There they are. And I posted pictures of us. And she did too. And we had a great time. We went to a flea market, met at a flea market. I'm going to make sure these are the same like that. And I'm going to stick them together like that. And then take my pencil. See, if I wasn't on camera, I would just do it, but I am going to draw a heart, half a heart, half a heart, half a heart. There we go, half a heart. And I'm going to cut these two together. So, yeah, so anyway, we met at the flea market, and it was my very first big outing since September, because most of you know, I was pretty ill. And they had the most patience with me because I had to keep sitting down and resting. Not used to all that excitement. And it was so much fun. I had such a great time. and made really good friends with the mom too, to the point where I'm gonna drive up to Coco and someday, and we are going to go to different things together. Oh, so now I have the two halves. So when I open it, it's like that. So now with some washi maybe. Let me grab some washi. 1 second. I don't know what I grabbed. I just grabbed the first box. Well, this isn't awful. Okay, let's see. I must have something in here. Let's use that one maybe. What I want to do, make sure they're right side up. Yep. And take this washi. Well, maybe that's not the right color for this side. Let's see. Take this one. This one looks good. I'm going to put these two together, and this will be a little booklet. If I can find the end. Does everybody else go through this with washi? You sit there and go round and round, round. Can't find the end. Oh yeah, Jill, don't worry about it, honey. We're starting a new project next week. So since we're talking about it, what does everybody want to do? I've got many ideas, but I like to do what you guys want to do. Whoops. You got to get it straight, you know? Let's get it straight. Let's do half at a time. And get it straight. There. Do you want to do another different type of altered book? I don't want to do another folded one. That was too labor intensive for me. I like easy stuff. Oh, I'm going to be honest. I mean, it was hard, but it wasn't my favorite thing to do. There. And I'm going to bring this right on up. I'm going to cut this out. Hope I'm on camera. Cut this out right here. There we go. And bring that up. Get it down good. Get my littler scissors. Cut that out. Oh, I'm a little cheeky. It's warm. So, that's just a little more. There we go. There we go. There. Now, I'm going to put a wider tape over that tape because that's very skinny. I'm going to take this one. Go, come on. I feel it. There we go. Oh my gosh, me and washi. I love this stuff, but it does give me a hard time sometimes. There we go. Okay, washi over washi. You can't go wrong. Trim that out. Trim that out. Put it on the inside too, but you're getting the picture, right? Look at that. Come on. I'm gonna have to glue it. There. Yeah, I'm gonna have to glue it. This washi, you know what I think it is? It's the paint. It doesn't want to stick to the paint, but you get the idea, right? So that'll be the inside, and I could put even some papers in there, but I don't want to bulk it. And then this, let's get rid of all this. I am going to take the tallest one of these, glue two sheets together, put a string in the top, and have it in the pocket so you can just pull it out. Okay? What do you think of that? Good idea? So, whether you made the heart or you just did a book or whatever you did, post it. Post it. I don't care if you didn't make a heart. I had a few of you post. There's my doorway, and I'm going to put ephemera back here. I'm going to take the book pages and I'm going to do a doorstop or a flower pot. That would be really cool. And yeah, this baby stuff. Finish up your altered book and let's move on. No, Julie, no glue. I'm not getting out the glue. I'm just getting over. So yeah, if I don't get suggestions from you guys, I am going to come up with the next thing, which I have a few ideas. So watch out, people. When I start getting ideas, you know what's going to happen. I've actually been creating again. Oh yeah, we're going to take these. I'm going to cut those like these, but these I can just fold in half and do, okay? These, I'm going to cut these up into tags and stuff. Ephemera and things. And I'm going to paint the other pages, and that'll be done. So now I'm going to bring up the wheel. Yes, you can decorate it any way you want. That's up to you. You do what you want, and you figure out what to do with it. Now I'm not going to throw this away because I got some good pieces here. I can make some tab endings. I can do some things like, yeah, so I'm not throwing that away. Let me put this tape away. Now what I'm going to do is give you a sneak peek of, well, first let's do the wheel. How's that sound? You want to see who won last week? These are the people that joined in the live and posted. There we go. There's our wheel. And it's got everybody who joined in the live. and posted. Pound RRCC. When we're done with the wheel, I'm going to show you my creating, or we can do something that you people want me to do. Okay? So I am going to shuffle the wheel. Let me get to the wheel here. I'm going to shuffle, 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 shuffle. And I believe you are in. Let me know. No, Jill, it's not this live, it's last week's. Uh, so now you are in for the spin for next week. Okay, next Sunday, I'm going to spin the wheel for everybody that's in the live and everybody that posts with the pound RRCCSUN. Let me write in the comments so you know what it looks like. If you do not put this sign now, this remote. Okay. This is the start of a prototype. And this was due to a box I got in the mail. And I got looking at the box and I said, it's a box. This is a very lightweight chipboard. It's like cereal box. Uh, this is a heavy, heavy chipboard boxes and gluing them all together. Uh, then the sides, what I'm going to call wings, are scored and brought over. And this will have a ribbon so it ties shut. The journal will either be attached here where you open it or will lay in here. And then to close it, it will come up like this, come over, this now right here. So you have a journal in a box. That's one idea. Now, with my little visit, did a closure journal 2 years ago in Junkers for them. Um, because I love closures. And so I did a whole journal of closures. So we can revisit that journal, I can find that video because I obviously gave the journal away, which I do with all my journals. I don't keep them. Uh, so we can do a closure and we'll make a whole journal of closures. So we can either go with this idea that I'm coming up with, the closure journal, or what is it you would like? Oh my gosh, am I clocking again? Um, I'm sorry.